R.I.P. King Von, long live King Von, may his legacy live on forever. You already know what it is, man. Gone too soon, but never forgotten.
Hidden lakes, shootouts, robberies, jail time. A lot of ish happening on the block. You know what I'm saying? You live that shit, you do that shit. As a hood kid, you understand what it is. A lot of stuff goes on with, and pops off, but something you gotta maneuver through that shit. What's up? What's happening? It's K.A. I'm back in this thing. K. Sugar, they sleep with a cutter. Now, you know what I'm saying? I personally didn't take y'all on this trip. You know, another individual did. It goes by King Von, and he took us and welcomed us to O Block. Anyways, corny intros. What's up, man? We're gonna break down O Block. You know what I'm saying? It's only right. I remember when I first heard the album, I just heard the intro. I'm like, bro, I gotta buy this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I bought this shit. You know, listen to it. But at that time, I was getting through End of Lee's thing, so I wasn't really paying attention to Vaughn. And then Vaughn, sadly, and unfortunately, before his time, passed away. You know what I'm saying? So then I was like, damn, bro, I gotta do the review just to do it justice. I'm not even here to that ish like I'm the review people. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't thinking on it like that. I ain't gonna lie, cause I know what it is listening to a lot of these Chicago artists. I know what time they on. But I'm like, it's only right, you know what I'm saying, that I do it. So here it is. Welcome to O Block. Anyways, let's get it. Now, welcome to O Block. You know what? Let me just give you the songs off rip. I ain't gonna go in my little spiel. And it was Welcome to O Block, dropped October 30th, 2020. It consists of 16 songs. I'm gonna name them for you right now. We have Armed and Dangerous, GTA, Demon, Mine 2, The Code featuring Polo G, which I think dropped the day of the release of the album, Why He Told, Back Again featuring Dirk and Prince Dre, Lil Durk, by the way, if you don't know, Bleach Place, All These Niggas featuring Dirk, again, Can't Relate, Mad at You featuring Dreezy, Ain't See It Coming featuring Moneybagg Yo, I Am What I Am featuring Fabio Foreign, a video that came out before the album released also, Ride, How It Go, and Wayne's Story. I ain't gonna break down how long it was. It's a good little listen. I don't think it's more than an hour. At most, I'll say maybe 30 to 40 minutes. I'm not gonna say it's an hour. Good little listen. Okay, now, what's cool with the features, I'm gonna break down the features. Okay, I'm gonna break it down in my own thing. Now, I could do this song by song, but let me get through my little spiel now. Remember when Sosa came on and he dropped Finally Rich? And everybody like, oh my gosh, this is a classic. I love all these songs. This is King Von's Finally Rich. Let me explain. When Sosa was out, he was so raw. He was moving the culture. Everybody was into Chicago. Everybody using the terminology and the slang. Everybody was just fascinated with what they was doing. With Chief Keef doing all this ish. When he finally dropped Finally Rich, everybody was like, whoa. Back-to-back songs, them hits, just telling you about that shit, just the persona, how like he was, the Chicago-ness, you know what I'm saying? Just how he was being from a person from Chicago, aka Chirac, you know what I'm saying? Just doing all that ish, you know? And this is how I feel this is what King Von was doing. Because we have had a lot of people, you know, we had Keith, we had Reese, we had Fredo, R.I.P. Fredo, we had Dirk, we had Lil Bibby, we had King Louie, we had G Herbo. I still used to calling him Lil Herb, King Von. Would say those are the Chance the Rapper, but Chance was in the drill scene, so we ain't really gonna talk about you. You know what I'm saying? But like, I would say these are the main people that broke out. Now there's various other artists that was bubbling, but sadly they got gunned down before their time with the recently Duck. And also, I mean, at least King Von was kind of out here, but still, also before his time. Now, with that, I feel like King Von just captured this shit perfectly, in my opinion. He captured what it is to be from O Block, to be from Chicago, the trials and tribulations he went through, and the life he was living. Just like, I would like to relate this to G Herbo's Balling Like I'm Kobe, because I feel like G Herbo is also a storyteller, which Von was credited as an amazing storyteller with this project. With these songs like Why He Told, breaking down his feelings of how it affected him when one of his friends or his mentor, like a nigga he looked up to, told because he didn't want to go to jail, and how it fucked him up being from the streets and following this code. Again, the song even before that with Polo G, having this code and you breaking it, saying, yo, we could have figured it out. You could have came to my house. I would have paid your bond. We could have. You didn't have to do it. I can't fuck with you no more. Hear my heart, because I really fuck with you. Just breaking that down. His trust issues with chicks when him and Dreezy was on the song, mad about you or mad at you. And it was just having this, it's like a back and forth discussion. It's just all the songs were stories in a sense, where like perspectives of how growing up there made him who he was. That's all it was. He wasn't like making songs. It was like he gonna tell his life story on a beat, and that's what I feel like happened with G Herbo's Balling Like I'm Kobe, doing that album in memory of his friend who they called Kobe, and just having all them songs breaking down certain ish, how he is, just breaking all that ish down with Keith Finally Rich, just portraying the Chicago person, how it was just that rawness. With Dirk signed to the streets too, in my opinion, being that was just the rawness and just all his ish, you know. He had that little Coke boy thing with French. I don't know what the hell happened with that. It was just all that rawness, and I feel like King Von did that. Now, like I was stating in my other videos with King Von got locked up, you know, body, got a couple felonies, you know, murder charge, whatever. Got locked up. So when Dirk was rising, he was in jail. So a lot of people just like, where he come from? Like, he was always there. He just was locked down. So with this situation, it was nothing new. It's not a new situation at all. You know what I'm saying? Just being from that ilk of those characters, the Keiths, the Dirks, all of them, and just he was just locked down, and he came out, dropped a crazy story, and he got it bussing. And he's only been doing this for like 2 years, to be crazy enough. And now he's out here doing this thing, and it was just an amazing body of work. I gotta go back to the track because the 16 songs, I remember all this shit, to keep it a book. I go sing Armed and Dangerous, self-explanatory. GTA just saying this shit. GTA, he had to do what he had to do to survive. He did this, and that. Demon, again, Savage, Demon, how he thinks he is. Like Mine Too, which is probably one of my standout tracks. To keep it a book, the code with Polo G, Colo ripped this. Why He Told, which I was just breaking down. Back again with Dirk and Prince Dre, Bleach Place. All these niggas can't relate. Yo, you can't relate to some of the shit I did. Can't relate to some of the shit I seen. Just breaking it down. Mad at you with Dreezy, like I was saying. Ain't see it coming with Moneybag. Yo, he ain't expect himself to be in this position he was. Saying, I am what I am. I am what I am, bro. I did that ish. I am what I am. You know what I'm saying? It's a ride. Like, if you gonna ride with me, you gonna be loyal for me. I don't really ride with chicks like that. So, if you gonna do me, if you do me like that, you deserve the road. I ain't gonna play around with these other chicks if you really want me there for me. You know what I'm saying? How it goes. It's just how life goes. Some shit happen. And Wayne's story breaking out his homies ish. You know, and just how Von moved, getting his money, just breaking it down with his guys. You seen his guys everywhere. Before he even passed, he got his guys distribution deals, and it was gonna be coming up and getting them like in the industry a little bit. Like just the way he was, like, so always looking out for his people and ish. Like, it's just his life to this point till he got fame. That's all it is. It was just more polished, I would say. That's all it is. And this is my thing with the features. Now I'm going to break it down. It just needed Chicago people. It just needed Chicago people. No disrespect to Moneybag Yo. No disrespect to Fabio Fori. Just Chicago niggas. With Dirk's project, it was mostly just Chicago niggas. I don't know where that Jay's Tsunami person is from. I hope they're from Chicago. I really don't know. But everybody else on that project was from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like this being on the level of Balling Like I'm Kobe, it should have just been all Chicago artists to capture that rawness, that angst, that just that just like realness of Chicago, it just needed to be all that because you was just talk about your life. It wasn't. I feel like bro was just sitting there with me, right? We was at a table just talking, and he just telling me about his life. It's like outside trying to hit a lick. I needed some money, like trying to hit a lick. I went over. I got over there, punched him in the face. Not that nigga out. The cops came out. They sprawled out. I had to get back to the house. Ran up on the block. I hopped the fence. The cops is chasing me now. Hit up it. Bro, he just telling the story. It was just to a beat and you bopping. Hey, you just bopping back and forth. It was just hard. It was just him telling his life on a beat. It wasn't even songs at this point. That's why I can't really break down song for song. I could say the features did good, but I feel like, yeah, like honestly, yeah. Now we see him going on different type of beats and also like experimental auto-tune and different flows and shit, which was cool, but like it's just still was a story. Like everything was a story. He's just telling a story. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. Like a lot of people like to turn, oh my god, but like just the realness and the rawness of Chicago people, it just what it was, and that's why we were fascinated with them and we fell in love with the sound. Just cause it was just real. There was not real no double entendres, triple entendre, I'm gonna rap my ass off type of bullshit. It was just like, bro, this is what I'm on. Pick a hard ass beat, we gonna talk out a little ish. And that was it. Motherfuckers fell in love with that ish. I'm not saying like people can't evolve, but everybody like that rawness. That's why when Sosa, Keith would try some new ish, we were like, bro, we like the finally rich Keith. Like again, you can experiment and do new shit, but you always gotta, that's your core. That's when the niggas fell in love with you. You always gotta give them that ish. That's why I did the NLE Chopper thing, cause like, you're a core foot with them type of songs. So we just looking at you like, yeah, be positive, but like, you gonna still give us that little ish here and there? So that's why I was covering it. Now Vaughn was just, he brought it back, to be honest, especially with the pop-off of New York drill coming out, with Vaughn coming out and bringing that Chicago, like really bringing back that 2014 feeling of Chicago people. It was like, yeah, this shit bust. So yeah, and he brought it back for us. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying Polo G wasn't doing anything, Cowboy wasn't doing anything, but they're more melodic while he was just like straight drill. You know what I'm saying? But like, he really brought it back. Now, it just sucks. Like I was saying with G Herbo shit, like, I compare it to his other shit. Like, yeah, when he got on, I would per se, and he did Humble Beast and everything else, I would say his best album after that is PTSD or the Sessions thing, the 7-song thing that he did. 7 to 5 songs, whatever it was, right? That would probably be his best album, right? Because he considers Ballin' Like I'm Kobe a mixtape, right? But just Ballin' Like I'm Kobe, just like we had to wait and just, you felt everything he said. Like there's no skips. There's literally no skips in this Vaughn album. Same with Finally, like y'all just construct albums and like there's no skips. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could do something else, but it's the core. That's why when Dirk was running around, he stayed on his ish, but then he's tried some new stuff. It's like, I fought with you, but it was okay. Sign to the Streets 3 wasn't my fucking favorite. I was like, I don't know about this. You know, when you bring back these classic mixtapes that I've been rocking with you with, don't be on that, like, experiment, try some new ish, but you gotta give me some of them old, like, that drill ish, bro. Like, nah. That's how it started with these tapes. You can't just completely not give me no drill. You know what I'm saying? But then when he came back with Thank Y'all for Waiting, or Y'all Waited, whatever that album was, the latest album, he came back with that and was really on some drill. I'm like, bro, thank you. Yeah, he restored it. I was like, yeah, man, shit. I needed some of this. I can't wait for The Voice. I can't wait for it. I'm here. Shit, Signed to the Streets 2 and probably 300 Days, 300 Nights is probably my favorite tapes by Dirk, to keep it a buck. No, I'm not hating on his newer-ish, but those are probably my favorite tapes. Now, back to Vaughn, now with him, he just restored the feeling. You see the New York thing, and like, no disrespect, like they be doing, and I'm not gonna say Chicago people didn't have dances, they didn't do dances in the video, but you know, they be doing the Blicky twirl, you know, the, you know what I'm saying, the woo little shit, you know what I'm saying, they be doing their thing, and I ain't mad about it, but I feel like they really like, yeah, they have the drill thing that's from Chicago, and they borrowed the UK beats, and they just kind of, and added their own twist, and they, Yeah, but Chicago was just pure. It was one thing. And that one thing just made it happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, there's a lot I could say about this album. It just restores the feel. Any hood kid could understand this fucking album. And that's the thing. Me being like, around certain issue, understand certain issues going through. Again, I'm not here to say this man is a saint, murders, all this shit. Mentioning the dead homies, which if you're not from Chicago, like, listen, these motherfuckers beef so much that a person could be dead like for 20 years. They still gonna say, F that, bro, I'm smoking on this spec. A lot of ish that happened in Chicago. A lot of ish. But with this album, right, it was just so, it just brought it back to those times, bro. And I say what I say, and that's why I was really sad when Von passed and when Doug passed. Chicago has so much talent. If it wasn't for all these beefs and all this ish, a lot of y'all would have made it out. And the music scene would be different. I ain't saying y'all was gonna be like Atlanta. I ain't saying that. But you would have more figures in there, at least. And y'all could pull up more of your own and also add them to this. You know what I'm saying? And we just keep losing people. And it's just crazy. Bro, I was entertained throughout this project. It was a good listen. It is a very good, like I was saying, like, if you're a street kid or just an urban kid just growing up, you could understand, like, this and this happened. Not knowing where your meal's gonna come from. You ran up on the block. Like, you see some of these figures outside trapping doing their little ish. You honor some of them. Some of them like, oh, remember what's up, yo, bro? That was a real street ass dude. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You honor some of them, and it's just crazy. Like, just him breaking it down. I just loved him. It was just stories. It's like, this is my life. This is what I went through. And it's like, you sitting there with him. Like, he's literally, like, yeah, I shot the up. Gave him 30 shots. I had to leave. Pulled off the block. I spun the fucking block. I went home, and I lay low. Like, certain ish like that. Like, it's like you in the car with him. Like, oh, shit, what? We did something? Like, it's crazy. It was just so, like, the imagery was there. Imagery, like, bro, you was just connecting all the dots, and I really felt it. Maybe, yeah, being a hood nigga, yeah, whatever. Now, let's break it down now. See, first off, Genius, I don't know who the fuck does your stuff, like the meaning of certain bars. Fire that man or person. I'm reading this ish, because I'm listening to one of the songs. I think it's Demon. One of the songs, bro. And he's like, yo, F Duck. And I'm like, huh? So I had to go back. Because I watched the interview. Oh, me and Duck, we stopped that ish. So I'm like, okay, he might have recorded this beforehand. But I'm like, the hell? So I go read it. Somebody's like, King Von went to the pond one day, tried to feed a duck. The duck bit him. From that day on, he says he never liked ducks again, so it's F Duck. I'm like, you don't have to be a rocket science to put together he's talking about I'm like, bro, fire that, man. It was stupid. And then when you see, like, the rebuttals and people trying to fix it, they're just like, yo, FBG Dog, like, he has beef with this person. I'm just like, bro, like, who did not change this? Like, are y'all Wikipedia? Can anybody change anything? Like, what is this? What is it? Y'all gotta fix your shit. Y'all trash for that. But, honestly, it's good now. Yeah, with all that, it's just like, this is the thing, right? And this is why when the older people come out like, yo, this shit gotta end. And I get it, violence is bad. We don't want none of these young people dying. We want them to live full lives. And, like, I get Von's perspective when he's like, bro, if I die, I'm gonna boost the mood rate because my niggas gonna kill every day. Like, it's like, yeah, that's how we think, bro. You think this shit gonna last forever? You know what I'm saying? But, like, we just like, bro, we in this environment, motherfuckers dying all the time. Like, you around it, your homie passed this week, then your next homie passed this week. Of course you not gonna have a big ass life expectancy. Look at Juice WRLD. He's like, I ain't gonna make it to 21. I'm a legend because if I do make it past 21, that's crazy. Shit, if you listen to Polo's tapes, he says some issue about it. Like, bro, you know what I'm saying? So I can't fault them for feeling that way. I can't. We just have to make the life so when y'all be seeing start the violence, yeah, that's true, but like some of y'all should go step in the community and try to like school these motherfuckers. Cause remember when King Von's like, who you want to work with? Man, I was like, yo, my partner Wayne, I really love Lil Wayne, and Gucci, I really fuck with Gucci. I love to do songs with them. I listened to them growing up. Imagine like a Lil Wayne or a Gucci Man coming to that area and talking to them young guys. Like, they look up to you. Imagine that. That might instill like, bro, maybe I should take this rap shit seriously. Well, maybe I should take school seriously. Maybe I should do this seriously. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just being on the block and all this other ish happening. So again, we here for that. We here for that. It was just, bro, it's just bittersweet. Because this album is phenomenal. It's damn near perfect. Like, I personally would not change any song. You know what I'm saying? If I could, or this could have been the first project, I probably would have just put Crazy Story on here to be, that's it. But that was on his LeVon James project, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, with this project, it's just like, what is damn near perfect. Yeah, to sneak this in the inch, and that's why, like, again, like, the Chicago people press other people, because it's like, at least these motherfuckers we beefing with them or whatever. Like, you younger me just put in Tuco or whatever, or you T Grizzly saying Lil Jojo or whatever. It's like, bro, you ain't from here. You just heard like a Chicago rapper diss them and you liked it and you put in your song. Like, no, bro, take that ish out. And they always get pressed. It's like, cause, bro, the disrespect is just too much. That's why, like, when you seen when Duck passed, motherfuckers was celebrating on IG. When Von passed, motherfuckers was like, bro, it's too much. Just leave that be. Leave that be. That shit can be fixed. Too many years. At the most, you could just say, man, I ain't got no smoke with you. You stay over there, I stay over here. That's what I'm hoping for. I don't see that shit getting fixed. But yeah, whoever. Well, I'm going to leave that for a second. The production on this was great. Loved every beat. Vaughn sounded amazing. I loved them tackling new sounds. I love them adding different transitions and stuff. I love the features. I love Prince Dre. I love Dirk. I love Dreezy. Again, I'm not saying Moneybagg Yo and Fabio did bad on the songs. It just should have been all Chicago on this. We didn't need nobody else. It's just all Chicago. Like, it's welcome to O Block. Give me O Block. Or just give me Chicago. We didn't need none of that. Like, it was just great. Like, no, hold on. If I could give you some songs, I'm sorry I keep going back to this. If I could give you some songs off the album to check out, I think Mine 2's probably my favorite. Demon. Why He Told. Wayne's Story. You know, Mad at You. Can't Relate. You know what I'm saying? The Code, of course. Fuck it, all of them. But yeah, I'd say go check out those. But like, in general, now if you're not really a rap fan, I understand. You might not like it. If you didn't like Chief Keef back then, that type of style, the older-ish, you know, the more raw-ish, you might not like it. But just, bro, for the story, just go listen to what bro has to say. I would say that. And it's just a shame because he could have been great. You know what I'm saying? Could have been great. And he could have continued blowing up. And see, this is the thing. A lot of rappers in this industry, they just come out, they write their rhymes, and they never live some of this shit they did. You can see with Lil Tecca when they was talking to him all about ransom. I got 2 twin Glocks, turn you into a dancer. Like, and then he had that bar. Like, man, I don't do that. I'm just a regular person. I let you rock. Do your thing. And there's some other people that do it too. He's not the only one. But then when you have an individual like Vaughn, you just feel the realness. And every word he says and taking you back to situation. Shit, bro, he be dissing bro, the amount of people he has dissed on this album that passed away. I'm just like, fam, bruh. Did not cut. He just dissing. Authentic as such, man. I was like, bro, tell the truth of everything I say. I'm like, facts. Yeah, I don't really hear no lies. And he gets to the point, like, bro, when you see he passed, some of the ops, like, his ops, quote unquote, they was just like, man, RP Vaughn, man, I ain't want him to go out like that. He was a real one. Yeah, we was beefing, but he was a real one. He stood tall, he did all that. They was giving him respect. You shouldn't give respect to your op, but they like, yo, you know what, he was a real dude, he was stepping. Yeah, I could respect that. You know how wild that is, to be honest? And it's just crazy. So, in all, what would I say about this? It's Chicago in its rawest and purest form. Chicago, or New Chicago, if we're thinking of Urban Kenny and Common and Chance the Red. No, I'm talking about 2012. is the purest. Chicago is the pure cocaine. It's the purest. And you feel the emotion, the anguish, the loss, the anger, the demonicness, if you will. Like, you just feel it all in the songs and the voice and just how it hits you different. Now, maybe because I'm an urban child, I feel it more because I could replay certain situations that have happened. But I feel like even if you're just a regular person, he can transport you, Vaughn, into that situation he's speaking about, and you will sit there and feel it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the sign of a great storyteller, to be honest. That's why I related him to G Herbo in his Ballin' Like I'm Kobe, because it was just, it was perfect. Didn't want to change anything. It's just like Keith's Finally Rich, and in my opinion, Dirk's Signed to the Streets too. Perfect. Perfect album, just for who he is. If we were supposed to pick one thing and be like, I am King Von, this is me, it's Welcome to O Block. That's it. Just listen to that. You want to know what type of individual King Von is? There you go. That's it. That's it. And it's just crazy, bro. Like, he said it on the album. You know what I'm saying? I'll die for some of my friends. And you see that respect and love he gives to his peoples? Some of them not for him on that fateful night. And it's just honestly crazy that we lost such a talented artist who had the potential to blow up so hard. Look at Dirk and how Dirk got a song with Drake. I'm telling you, go look up 2012 Lil Durk. If you don't know who the fuck Lil Durk was, you just seen him on the Drake song, like, oh, Lil Durk. Go listen to that ish. And just be like, wow. Just because this is a motherfucker's rules doesn't mean this nigga can't get nowhere else. It's just crazy, bro. Bro, it just gets to the point, like, I just love Chicago artists so much, just seeing all that ish, and, like, the amount of people that could have popped off and blew up is just crazy, but, like, people have died. And I especially feel sad for Dirk, because Dirk has lost so much people, like I was saying in the other video. Rondo number 9 got 38 years. LA got shot out of a studio. His cousin got murdered. His manager got murdered. His other cousin got murdered. A cousin he's at war with. Do you not understand? They literally live on different sides of the block, so they beef. And their cousin. Do you not understand how fucked up this shit is? That's why this Chicago-ish ain't easy to be understood. If you wasn't breaking it down in the beginning, like DJ Academics on the Word Shot Rack, or you wasn't going to every block and interviewing them, like Zach TV, RIP him also, you don't understand. That's when y'all be like, stop the violence, like, bro. It ain't gonna stop in a day. There's something. He was at war with his blood cut, bro. What? Hey, like, you just saw us, friends, family, gang members, brothers. You consider brother, like, craziness. Vaughn talking about his daughter on this shit, like, breaking it down, like, just coming out, like, trying to bring his peoples in position. He's got signed for this much and he's giving them bread. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got signed, like, not even let's go turn up, like, nah, yeah, take that. Like, you was rocking with me, you my homie, yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got love for you, nigga. You was always by my side. You took some of that. Like, not even go, like, what? He went to go, I saw his neck, like, nah, I gotta get some for the guys, bro. Like, what? Mind you, this motherfucker's been in jail. It's honestly just it's just crazy. Now, every man has his day, you know. The bell tolls at different times for different people. And yeah, if this is true allegedly on the ish he has done, yeah, you know, you could go look it up. I ain't gonna say it here. Go listen to Trap Geek or Trap Lord Ross. You know, if that ish is true, yeah, at some point when you do that ish, that shit gonna come back to you. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, karma a bitch, but talented nonetheless. And again, being from this urban environment, I know people that in certain situations they had to do what they had to do. I don't agree with it. I don't encourage it, but I understand they did what they had to do to survive and come home to see their kids and their mama or whatever. So, like I was saying, it's just crazy. it's just a sad story when you actually like listen to the music or been following the Chicago drill scene for as I have since 2012. It's just a sad scene. And that's why when the Polo G's and the Cowboys and the Los Osamas, the LV the Gods, the El Hitters, they coming up and they bubbling. I'm there posting like a motherfucker. Go look at the Gutter Tunes IG. I'm posting like a motherfucker, like just posting them all day because I don't know what it is. I just fuck with them Chicago people, bro. It's just the realness, and I'm just like, man, y'all gotta get out. If I could just put like 2 people onto you and they follow, and that's it. 2 people, they just keep coming to the point the label's like, oh, who's this? He's popular. At least I don't even need to thank him. I'm just like, hey man, y'all made it out. Fuck it. You talented. Fuck it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I don't even know these niggas like that, but just off the music, it's like a bond. Like I understand. It's just crazy. Like 3 months ago, we lost Duck. Duck gonna go buy clothes for his son's birthday and shit like that. King Von celebrating his album release party and then celebrating his homeboys getting signed and one of his man's birthday. And that shit happened. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. Now, I got another story saying how, what's his name? Lil Tim is like, yo, self-defense, blah, blah, blah. We gonna get into that another time. But like, I just wanted to do this and just talk about the album. Like, just say my piece. Like, that's it. It's only right. It's only right. I be King Von. I ain't know you from nowhere. I ain't saying you the best person in the world. We ain't doing no ish, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got dirt. My dirt might not be at your level, but you ain't deserve to go out like that. That's all I gotta say. Sense of IP, bro. Hopefully, you'll see your memory live on. Well, not hopefully. Your memory gonna live on. Like your manager say, you got more like music and stuff, so we're gonna hear a couple more albums. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully your guys carry this. They use this as motivation to get on and really blow up and tell their story, which is you were involved in, so it's also your story. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, RP, bro. And like I'm talking about King Von, but RP MO3 also. You know what I'm saying? 2020 a bitch, bro. 2020 a bitch. I gotta say. Anyways, man. I'm out this thing, man. Slime's on peace, y'all. RP all the falling this year, man. Y'all gotta remind me to make that 2020 video of all the bullshit that happened this year, man. But yeah, I'm out for this thing, man. Ice, Els, Gang, RP King Von, RP Nipsey, RP Kobe 24, RP everybody, RP MO3, RP everybody, man. Gang, aye.
Let you learn.
Okay.
Play upon you burn. Smoke shit. I lost a lot of people, man. What? Yeah, I met a lot of good people. Man. I lost a lot of people. It's been a journey, man. It's been a journey, man. Cut it down real quick. It's been a journey, man. In the streets, going through this shit, just losing so many people, gang. I lost so many people, man, going through this shit. Man, shit crazy. But now look where we at right now. You see what I'm saying? Like times like this, you gotta take it in. I just told my homie them, y'all gotta take this in. You see what I'm saying? Looking for them. I'm in here with all my friends and shit. You see what I'm saying? I'm here with day one niggas and shit. And we in this bitch winning, man. And we living on King Day. When we ain't dead and we ain't in jail. And we ain't broke and we ain't, you know? You see what I'm saying? Time like this, these gonna be the times, like, cause you know it's life. You gonna be down again. Like I'm up right now. It's gonna be times, you know, I'm gonna go through some more shit. I'm gonna go through some shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna think back to this time. I could always reflect on this time, like everything was going good in my life. Everything was going. That time, everything going good right now. Like right now, everything going good. I ain't got no complaints. I ain't mad about nothing. I know I done lost some shit. I don't understand a lot of shit, but I ain't even mad about the shit. I'm happy right now. I'm content, or whatever you want to call it. That's right now this time, because ain't no telling what's going to happen tomorrow, man. Ain't tell what's going to happen, you know. But right now, Enjoy this shit, motherfucker. Happy, man. Motherfucker, appreciate y'all. Everybody that supported, everybody that played a part, everybody, like, 'cause everybody want food. So for the people that was there and the people that still strong about motherfucker, I got y'all. You know, whatever I can do for motherfuckers. All I gotta do is ask. Ain't nobody acting funny, nobody change. I be working though, now I be working so hard. I'm on the go. I'm always opposed to them though, but I'm on the go. I'm recording. I'm doing videos, you see what I'm saying? I'm at shows or something. I'm doing something. I'm taking care of something, you see what I'm saying? And then when I'm not doing that, I'm taking care of people and shit. I'm on my phone, jail calls, everybody calling and shit. My mom, you know, regular shit that shit that's a blessing that you can be able to do. Like I'm happy I'm in this position to take care of. I want to take care of everybody I can possibly take care of. I want to take care of people I don't know. I want to take care of everybody because I was just in jail and I couldn't take care of nobody. In jail you can't take care of nobody, so it's a blessing. That's a blessing to be stressed out by people, to be after the look, you know. I'm content right now.